Girls, have you ever wondered why a very average guy doesn't seem to like you back, keeps breadcrumbing you when you are clearly out of his league, but
Okay, so first issue here is if you're dealing with an average guy and this average guy is breadcrumbing you, then you're not out of his league. You are in the same league as him. Or actually, he's out of your league if he's breadcrumbing you. But let's continue.
he's just like fumbling the ball?
It's not fumbling the ball, it's fumbling the bag. It's not playing catch or volleyball on the beach.
This happens multiple times. It is your spirit guides protecting you. Your spirit guides are looking out for you in the long run, and they know it's not going to work out. You will end up settling for this guy.
I love women. This woman dropped down to a 5 only to find out she's a 4. And she's so confused about everything. She's so not accepting of this reality. She's had to hold her spirit guides accountable.
You're kind of using him as just a temporary placement holder. So your spirit guides are totally blocking him from seeing your worth, from seeing your value. And that's why you get rejected from guys that aren't even worthy of you in the first place.
What is so impressive to me about a woman is how 2 plus 2 could just equal whatever she wants it to equal. To a man, 2 plus 2 has to equal 4 because we serve logic, we serve science, we serve facts, and we serve the truth. Logic is our God, but to a woman, logic is not their God. They supersede logic. Women do not serve logic, science, truth, and facts. Women make these things serve them. She uses logic, truth, and facts to serve her own goals. She's not enslaved by it like us men. So for a woman, 2 plus 2 can equal 4, but it can also equal 20 and 40 and 50. It depends. It depends on how she's feeling, and it depends on what she's trying to achieve. In this video, she can't find any logical way to make her feel good about what's transpired with this man. So she's used logic to serve her. And I like that. Women feel their way through life. Men think their way through life. This comes with different sets of pros and cons for both men and women. As men, we limit ourselves with our own logic and hide how we truly feel. Women use logic, but up until a point. Up until 2 plus 2 equals 4, and she don't want it to equal 4. She wants it to equal 20. When she gets to that point, she unshackles the limits of logic and transcends it. Her feelings are way more powerful than her logic. She is able to use logic and the truth to serve her. She can do this to others, and she can do this to herself, like the lady in the video. Women use logic when speaking with men, going to work, or when trying to accomplish things. They pretend to be primarily logical beings around men. They do this to defeat us with our own logic, but this is not their final form. No, when a woman uses her emotionality, this is her true final form, and it is powerful. Most men are terrified of a woman's emotionality because it supersedes logic. Most men have been socially controlled and conditioned by romance, so they have been raised to fear and to submit to the emotions of women. This, of course, starts in childhood with his mother, but society generally conditions men to bend to the sexuality and emotionality of women. It is this combination of sexuality to captivate and emotionality to control that makes so many men completely powerless when dealing with women. This, plus the fact that women aren't limited by logic or facts, puts them at a psychological advantage, whilst the men who have been captivated, controlled, and limited are put at a psychological disadvantage. Check out my last video where I go over a man's powerful ability to not care. Not caring is the most powerful thing a man can do. It is a superpower. As men are the independent gender, we are the only gender who can get away with not caring. Just like women are the only gender who can get through life on their emotions alone. Men are the only gender who can get through life without caring. It is an option for men to not care in many ways. Women are simply not allowed to not care. This is why arrogance and nonchalance are seen as masculine qualities. Only men could ever pull off being nonchalant or arrogant. And only men can ever pull off not being kind or nice. Only men could ever pull off not caring. Not caring is the most powerful thing a man can do. Not caring is the only thing that is more powerful than a woman's emotionality in modern day times. It is the only thing that can bring a man power when dealing with women in modern day times. The only way you cannot be captivated is if you do not care. The only way you cannot be controlled is if you do not care. The only way she can supersede logic with you is if you give her space for her emotionality. In order for a woman to influence you in any way, you must be emotionally invested. You must care. Your care empowers her, and your lack of care disempowers her. This is high-level game and forbidden knowledge. She can only emotionally manipulate you if she has access to your emotions. This is why women chase emotionally unavailable men and fall in love when they are unable to control them. This is the only way a woman truly falls in love. But more on that on later videos. Guys, I'll soon be making longer format videos. It's just hard to find the time. Feel free to buy me a coffee to support. Links in my bio. And don't forget to like and subscribe.